I guess I should do this before I forget. So here's the Saix. Yeah, I finally got the box, and I probably really should do this now before I forget about it, because I do want to custom paint this. I'm upset that they damaged the box. I wonder if there's any way that I can, like, salvage the lid for it so I can frame it. It's very glossy. But maybe I can angle it. There we go, that's better. But it's a very nice cover. It's got some lightning Saix, 2 of them to be exact, alongside a Whale King, and a great saber. Yeah, it's a great saber. That's all the parts on it. And it's the 20th one in the line. But I have a lightning Saix already, but I have the Irvine version, which is cool. But it just usually comes with a different set of colored eyes and the restraint armor that you see in the anime. But this one's all going to be different custom colors. I'm not sure if I have to do a job priming it, because we don't believe in primer here. But another thing that you find out is that this thing has very interesting and unique claws. These two are the same set, and then they send you a separate set of them wide open for posing purposes, and I love that because you can mix and match. They don't all have to be the same type. And of course the side is always the same that's up at the top. So as you can see, it's actually a very small box. It's not one of the larger ones. If I were to show you, say, the D Bison, it's a lot different. It's very small. It's a little bit bigger than the, what do you call it? If I can get the D Bison one out of the way. It's a little bit bigger than the Command Wolf Rad version, or Ballad version, with all the other parts in it. And it's definitely bigger than the Shadow Fox. But it's still a very small little kit. And because of that, the lid is on pretty tightly, so I have to do my usual. We had a good run of getting the lids off pretty easy. Oh, the run pretty relatively easy, but and the colors are usually very nice for the Saix. I don't think I'm going to do much difference to them, but a lot of these are actually, if we can get the glare out of the way, the legs and the body parts are kind of like an off black kind of color. Oh wait, never mind. I am mistaken. That's part of the guns. Oh. Excuse me. And then all these red, and this red is getting colored different. Excuse you, cat. Coloring. But here's the legs. Here's everything, and this is what I'm used to. This is what I'm familiar with seeing, is this gray, and it's actually a silver paint, but it's not metallic at all, almost. And what I hate about it is it's marble. There's terrible marbling in all of this type of plastic silver that they use, and I've noticed that it usually is also very fragile and breaks very easy if you're not clipping it well enough. And look at the marbling in that. I mean, if you're into like that kind of thing, I guess it's okay, but it's not good enough to be considered Damascus steel. All these body parts are getting colored. That's part of the head. That's the top of the head. So you get an idea that this isn't really that big of a Zoid. It's not. It's skinny. It's not wide like you would say the Shield Liger or Blade Liger are. It's skinnier than the Liger Zero actually. And here's some of the leg parts. This part goes up onto the weapon. It's one of those directional fins that help it stay balanced when it's running at high speed. So there's 2 frames of this. And the black is actually getting colored like a light gray. And all the red, which is a shame because I love this red. It's a nice bloody red that I have on my Great Saber. It's getting turned orange. And I like this brownish champagne kind of color that they have here. But again, wrong parts for that color to be. So these are getting painted completely silver and gold. to be, you know, the pistons that they are. And then you have a pilot, which I will actually assemble because it's that color that I like. More silver. And here's the teeth. That's the bottom jaw. And here's the top fangs. Where is the, oh, there's the top fangs. The top fangs are hidden underneath that, if you can see it. Then you have your rubber pieces here, which I will paint. I'll paint it like a brownish rubber color instead of having it black. Just so that it matches. Or maybe I'll do like a lighter brown so it really matches the orange and the gray. Gun parts. Well, actually, these are what you put the arms and legs and head on so that it can fit on the Zoid. But this is definitely for the gun, which is actually getting its normal brushed steel look. More leggies. It's a leggy boy. And I've seen some amazing things done with the Saix with these legs, because it's a very well balanced Zoid. And you can do a lot of good poses. I've seen them pose like it's trotting on only just 2 legs. I've seen one doing a one-handed headstand. Here's some caps. These are getting painted too. I'm going to show you these claws because there's so many of them. Because every claw is individually able to be moved. So you can make some pretty stellar looking forms with them. And that's the ones with just the holes in it. Now the ones that you see, like this, with that little tiny tab there, those are the ones for the displayed claws. And you get 4 of those. So you're essentially making 4 feet. Well, at least the claw parts, because you just switch the claw parts in and out. I wish I had my my Irvine Saix unpacked so you could see the difference. But more leg parts, some body parts. It's a very detailed Zoid. And I'm shocked I don't have more Saix than I do, because I actually rather enjoyed it. It's a very, very straightforward build. It's not hard. And then all these parts, and finally, of course, we have the PC parts. You always have to have PC parts. Although, funny enough, I did not see any PC parts at all in the Molga build, which is weird. There were absolutely none. Maybe they weren't, you know, using them yet. And the booklet. This is a very nice booklet. I like the art. It's a very simple pose, but it shows off the Zoid very good. It's not in a weird angle where its body is hiding effects, and they did such a good job with detailing this gun even. Like the Zoid, they put a lot of effort into making nice. Oh, and of course, sticker sheet. It's from the Empire. We get it. Thumbs up. I don't use it because I don't know how to do the slides. Alrighty. Here's another picture. God damn that glare. God. Get out of here. There's another picture of it when it's running. Yay! And all the story stuff in Japanese, of course, so I don't understand it. And then here's a colored picture, which oddly enough, there wasn't a colored picture in the booklet of the Molga, but they did color the parts that you need so you could tell which is which for what Zoid. Though it doesn't really matter, you can color them any different colors that you want by mixing and matching the parts, so long as they're interchangeable. But that's the Molga. Body. They did so much work on this. Oh, here's the sheet I will never use because I don't break my parts. I never do. Never. I forgot how many years I've been building these. And I'm going to show you, if I can find it, the parts for the feet. Oh. So here we go. Here's the set that you can make with the claws that can fold. So you do that 4 times. And then here's the other set that you make that splays them out like that. And you do that 4 times, so you are literally making 8 sets of claws. Which is very interesting. So if you know which ones you want to use and you don't like making feet, you can plan ahead. Where all the sticker slides go. More of this art. And here's the different feet that you can have on this Zoid. And this is what happens when you have the claws out, but then you could fold them in and it shows like this. So you can see the claws tucked in underneath. But these don't do that. They're stuck like this. This is how they're shaped. This is their default form. That's how they stay. These, they fold. And of course, here's the gun. Did I forget to show off its weight and everything? Yes, I did. So I will go back to the front to show that. But the colors, and it's such a skinny little Zoid. But I mean, what did you expect? It's a cheetah. And of course, it shows you again here the claws folded up. And then the extra feet that you can make. God, there's a glare in the way. Get out of here, glare. So yeah. And here's the back side. So we got bunch of stuff that the I guess you would call that a missile unit. It doesn't really have a missile unit. That's a funny thing. God, it's so glossy. The Zoid itself has a nice little pose there. I guess what they're trying to show is that the gun can pivot. Of course, a lot of the Zoid guns can pivot. The tail can do this weird, awkward, bendy thing. Which not a lot of people, we just gently curve it. It's, of course, very, very agile. Because it's very slim and there's not a lot of its stuff in the way, it can get into some really neat poses, like I've said. And of course, it's got this little tiny gun underneath itself. But just so we get everything all set, because I forgot about it, it's over on this page, always on this page with the main specifications. Alright. The Saix is 18.4 meters long and 8.8 meters tall, and it's 65 tons, so it's a very, very lightweight Zoid. It's around the same weight almost as Command Wolf, which is a lot smaller than it. And it can go a total of 325 kilometers per hour, but that is not including the booster. And I learned that. It's actually going around 675 kilometers per hour when it does have its boosters on. I can't remember. Stupid glare. But yep, and there's lightning Saix, and that's going to take a bit for me to color up and do, because there's a lot on here that I'm going to be doing. And at least it's easy to tell what's going to be orange and what's going to be gray for me to do. And I get to make all of the feet. The feet are actually not going to be a bit for me, considering that I really, really hated doing the feet on the, what was that thing, the dark horn and the red horn. They just did not want to work for me. So yeah, there we go. Lightning Saix. This is gonna be fun. And you got a stupid glare in the way. There you go, guys. I'll see you next time. Hopefully with the Molgas built or something. I don't know. I'm still waiting to do the priming of the D-Bison because it's just been shitty outside. It's been either humid as hell or raining all the time. We've had rain for 2 weeks. I'm not joking. But there. I did another unboxing. I'm actually able to just go ahead and just start working on this right now. So whatever. See you guys later. Bye bye.